Man Camping Adventures. I'm Jacob and this is my son. And we're off to do some camping today. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. And we're going out to a state park out by us, about an hour from us. Today is supposed to be around 35 or 36. And the low tonight is supposed to be 24, I believe. So it's going to be pretty chilly out. Where we're going to go today, there's only, I think, 3 people in the whole park camping, and nobody camping in the area where we are at. So we're pretty excited. We've stayed there before, but in our travel trailer. But we should be able to get some good footage for you guys and the process of everything. So we're excited. So just kind of letting you guys know that. But not too many people out wanting to camp when it's 35, 36, whatever, high and low 20s at nighttime. So just so you guys know, it's going to be we're going to be out there all by ourselves. All right, guys, we made it to our campsite. We're going to get everything unpacked and get everything kind of set up, but I was just going to kind of show you around our spot real quick. We've got a fire pit and a grill. Got a little picnic table. Really pretty view of the lake behind us. It's pretty cold out here right now, but it should be nice. We don't have anybody, like I said, beside us, so we've even got that campsite next to us over there that we could use if we needed to. We've got 30 amp power and 110 over there with some water, so that ought to be nice. So we're gonna get everything set up, and then we'll be back with you shortly. All right, guys, so I think we got officially all set up. I was just going to kind of go over a few of the things that we updated in our camper trailer, or camper shell, or truck bed camping, however you want to call it. Before, this bed was over on that wall. Now we've moved it over here. We've wrapped it and made a drawer in here. And then we've also gone and used some of the indoor carpet and run it all the way around on all sides and back to go along with this bed rug that I have. We built the shelf back there to be able to put the EcoFlow River 2 power station on it. Just some little necessities to keep back there. Just got some chargers, some snacks, headlamps, flashlights. We've got a little store trash or for putting cold food in, so I stuck it on one of these rails that come on the truck bed campers on this ARE CX, and so we'll use that for trash. I got this little heater on Amazon that's electric since we've got power, so we're going to try that out and see. We've also added curtains with some curtain rods. We did the insulation at the very back on those two windows and left the slider open and did curtains. These are blackout curtains, and then we also did a cover for the window or the back windshield, but we won't put that up until we're in here. But here's a look at the drawer that we built. So it's 48 inches long by 18.5 wide. So we built this to be able to fit the pots and pans, our cups. That's all the utensils. Those are some 3 extra propane bottles, some extra utensils, a roll of paper towels, and then we've got the little Coleman stove. So now we can cook on this and keep everything stored and just use this as a cooking platform. So that's something, those are the few things that we did. We also added, I don't know if you can see, there's lighting along the bed here and on that side, and then there's lighting all down the side or at the top on both sides. So we've got that, so now we'll have some lighting when we're just kind of hanging out in here. So yeah, those are the kind of the things we did. Remember I told you I didn't sleep that well last time. My son did, but I ended up getting a 3-inch mattress pad plus another 3-inch egg crate mattress pad, and then wrapping it in a mattress cover or whatever to keep it's waterproof. Plus we've got the sleeping bags and the pillows and extra blankets and all that. So hopefully we'll be pretty warm. It is pretty cold out here right now. It shows to be 32. So, but yeah, that's our setup. So, or you'll have to let me know what you think about it. So yeah, we're excited. So hopefully this little heater will work pretty good. When it's shut, it puts out a pretty good amount of heat. I think it's a 500 watt heater. So we'll see. It's got a little safety on it. If it tips down, it'll shut off or anything like that. And the front grate doesn't ever get really too hot. So we're not too worried about that. So we'll see how it goes. There's another look at our campsite. That firewood I got is extremely hard. It was very hard to get it to cut it down at all with the axe, so we'll just have to use it like it is. But this is all back here where we're camping at right now. It's about 34 degrees, probably a little bit cooler in the shade. There's a nice little breeze kind of coming off the lake. It's not terrible, but it's pretty chilly out right now. Clayton's down here looking at the little island, or not the island, but the edge of the water. It's still frozen down there. It's pretty muddy down there, but very, very pretty view. And that's the truck right up there. And then our fire pit and everything's right up there. So it's a nice little site. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get our thermometer out and get it set up so we can kind of monitor what it's going to be like inside the truck bed camper tonight and what it is outside. This little heater seems to be heating up the truck bed pretty good. I shut the tailgate and shut the camper shell, and it seems to be working pretty good so far. So we'll see what it's like once I get this thermometer hooked up. We got the inside one done. Probably just going to set that other one right here on the edge of the old ranch hand. See what happens. So, yeah, I was just going to kind of explain. So I've got those lights that I ran all along the sides that hooked up. I just spliced it into a cigarette plug and plugged it into the cigarette outlet. And then the LED stick-on lights, they're multicolor. You can change them to any color you want. Put those up and then splice those into USB. So that way we can have some bright lights when we need it, and then when we don't need the bright lights, we can turn on the other ones and keep them dim. They're adjustable. They've got a little remote, and it's pretty cool. So just to give you some light in the evening time. So we're gonna kind of shut this and see how this goes with this little heater. I did bring the little buddy heater just to be safe, but we'll wait and see how it goes. So stand by and we'll see how the night goes. Well, it shows to be 49 outside or inside and 46 outside, which that can't be right. So I'm sure it's taken some time to get adjusted. I just put the batteries back in it, so we'll see. I'll probably recalibrate it and go from there. So just kind of wanted to touch a little bit more on the upgrades that we did to the truck bed camp into the camper shell. So the last time we camped, we talked about the 3 things that we needed to work on and get better at, and that was comfort, organization, and insulation. So I'm hoping after everything that we've done that this is going to work out okay. So, you know, we wrapped the original bed in this indoor-outdoor carpet. We wrapped the entire bed, like I was telling you guys earlier, with the indoor-outdoor carpet. I got that extra topper, so it's got a 6-inch memory foam pad now. So I'm hoping that's going to be nice for sleeping. I added that box just for some additional storage. And so I'm really just hoping that helps. Like I was telling you guys, we've got a piece of that visor material that goes up here you can use to insulate this at nighttime. So I'm really hoping that with the curtains all done, with putting the piece of the visor material on the back glass, adding all the carpet, and then adding this to the bed and everything, that's going to really help out our situation to have more comfort. You know, we built this little drawer here to organize our kitchen stuff. We're down to just 2 totes in the truck. One's just firewood and the fire starters and everything, and we actually remembered to bring that this time, so that's good. It won't be so cold, right bud? Yep. So we're excited about that. So we'll see how it goes throughout the evening. We are going to cook some good stuff tonight. We're going to do fajitas. Chicken fajitas. Yeah, chicken fajitas, and then we're going to just have some rice and pinto beans. So we're going to cook that out on the grill here whenever we get a little bit later in the evening. So we'll probably do a fire here maybe in another hour or so. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But those are just kind of the things I think we really did improve on the 3 things that we were talking about. I might do some adjustments on these curtains at some point. We'll see how it goes tonight. I just used these sticky tabs, curtain hangers from Amazon. They do have 2 screw mounts to it, so I just used the mounts that were already on the screws that were already on the window exterior or whatnot. So I just fastened them to those. So hopefully that'll be adequate enough. And then I just did some little pieces of Velcro at the bottom of the curtain so I could stick it to the inside of my camper shell here. So we'll see how it goes. It shows to be currently 49 degrees inside of the camper shell and 36 outside. So it looks like it's finally starting to catch up. So anyways, guys, just kind of wanted to kind of touch on that a little bit more. So hang out and enjoy the night with us. Man, it sure is quiet out here. Nobody's here. It's nice and quiet. Pretty chilly out here, pretty cold, but nice and quiet. It's only about 3:15, but it is extremely cold out here right now. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to get a fire going. I got the fire starters this time, and we went and found some tinder, so we should be good to go. Thanks to my son Clayton for going and getting all this. Fire starter cube here, so that'll be really easy this time to get a fire going. Breeze that couldn't get the match the light or the light of the light. Clayton's a little cold right now, so he's sitting in the back of the truck warming up with that nice little heater. So get this fire going and get him back out here. So to kind of give you guys an update, if you remember in my first video, I was telling you guys how I messed up my finger with a chop saw building some stuff for the bed. So I had an appointment on Wednesday, and I went, and my ring finger and my middle finger on my left hand is still fractured at the tip of it. But they're hoping in the next 2 to 3 weeks that should be good. And it's kind of gross, so I'm not going to show you a close-up of it, but my fingernail's still on there. It's sewed on right now. They said it'd take about 5 months or so to grow a new fingernail, so I still got a long process. So you'll notice me a lot of times when I'm doing stuff, I still keep my middle finger out just so I don't get it hung on something or hurt it or whatever. So I finally found some gloves that I can somewhat wear that doesn't bother the end of my hand. These are just some Carhartts I got on Amazon. These fold over and cover up your fingertips, and then you can cover up your thumb or open your thumb up or however, but at least I can get some kind of warmth on my hand. So just to kind of give you guys an update if you guys were curious. Pretty crazy. Fire feels great. It's burning hot too. think about this time? Do you think we'll be better prepared than the way we were last time? Do you think it's going to be more comfortable, or is it going to be less comfortable? Why do you think that?
We got way more layers and
I can't hear you, what?
we have way more layers and that would be better.
You think having that little heater to stay consistent too will be nice, and we'll have maybe more insulation too with all the curtains and the reflective visor stuff, huh? Hopefully it'll keep the heat in there. It'll be nice. Get a hot meal with the heaters tonight. Be good.
What is the heater again?
Chicken fajitas, like when we go to a Mexican food place and they bring it out and they're steaming hot in that hot plate.
Oh, those things?
Yeah, that's fajita.
And put those in a tortilla though?
Yeah. Yeah. Cheese and all
With the
that.
chicken?
Yeah.
Why didn't you want beef?
I don't know, sometimes beef is a little tough. Chicken's usually a safe bet to go with, but I like both of them. But at Costco they don't have chicken. A little bit earlier before dark.
You told me it would take like 6 something, right?
Yeah, I think last time.
Maybe even like 7:45.
Not when we've been camping.
Like this camping.
Last time we were cooking like right at dark, so it was probably around 5:30 or 6. That's because we got there so late. We don't have to do that this time. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up. Get going to start cooking. So try to get done cooking before it gets dark, and try to maybe sit around the fire until we run out of firewood, and then hang out and watch a movie or something inside the truck. But yeah, it is extremely cold out right now. There is can't really tell, but there is a slight little breeze coming off of the lake right now, and it is pretty chilly. We were showing, let's see, with that little heater going, with the top that was open at the time, or it was closed at the time, I should say. It was 65 degrees in the camper and camper shell, and it's 35 degrees outside is what it's showing right now. So that little heater was working really well. So I'm excited to see how that works today. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm going to kind of get everything ready so we can kind of get started camping. Clayton's in the background over there using the axe, chopping up some wood. Just being a boy, so which is cool. That's the whole reason why we want to come out to these things. We want to get out here and get back to nature and enjoy it. Try to stay off electronics as much as we can and just have a good time. But like I said, we are going to be cooking fajitas tonight with pinto beans and some rice. So that ought to be good. Get a nice warm belly tonight. Alright, so just to kind of show you what we're cooking tonight, or I guess it's afternoon. We've got some chopped up onions. We've got some Mexican rice. We've We got some flame grilled chicken. We're gonna grill some of that up with just some salt and pepper, and then we just got a can of pinto beans that we're gonna be cooking tonight. So, and then some tortillas, and yeah, we're gonna get all this ready to start cooking, and hopefully get like I said earlier, a nice warm belly, and that way we can get a good night's rest tonight. So anyways, yeah, and also I brought my little 30 quart Pelican cooler this time. I haven't really used it a whole lot. I really do like it. It is a nice, it's a really nice cooler. It's not humongous, but it's pretty nice. I've got this little basket. I actually didn't come with it, but I got this little basket on Amazon, and it's actually made for it, so I can put some cold stuff up on top and not worry about it getting on ice. But yeah, so it's a pretty good little cooler. Like I said, it's a 30 quart. It seals really well. It's nice looking. It's got cup holders on the top. It's got these latching mechanisms that are really great, and then it's even got a little bottle opener on the top. So I'm just kind of letting the cooler air out a little bit. It kind of smells like onions after having that bag in there, getting ready to make the fajitas. And so but anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna get this prepared and get it start cooking. Let's go ahead and get this going. What? Oh yeah.
Big onions. Sometimes they'll be big. Why do you want to cook it on this one?
What do you mean?
Like, cook it on the door.
That's why I made it. That's why we did it that way, so it would be Easy clean up.
Yeah.
You don't up over there by the fire.
I'm not even cold.
No, I'm just chopping all that wood.
Yeah. Look at all that.
There is quite a bit of wood out there, huh?
Yeah, see, look at that tree. It's almost down there. That big tree was just sitting there.
Yeah.
I got all the branches off of that. That
Cool.
was just a long thing. And I got like all the big pieces off. So you already used probably all your stuff.
Yeah, I used all the firewood. Two full packs.
How much are in there?
I don't know, probably about 12 pieces or so. Let's try a piece. That's good. Alright guys, here is the finished product for dinner. Fajitas with onions, and then the pinto beans,
And some
and
rice.
Mexican rice. Looks really good. We're starving. You hungry?
Yep.
Well, we're excited to eat this. Alright guys, we're all tucked in the truck bed and the camper shell now.
Yep.
We had a really good dinner, fajitas, pinto beans and Mexican rice. Got everything all cleaned up, and now we're in the camper. It's 32 degrees outside and it's 54 in here. This little heater is working good. We've had this back open for a little bit and got it down, and I think it was 45 or 46 when we got in here. We've been in here for probably about 10 minutes, already up to 54.7. So we're going to sit back and watch Netflix, watch a movie called Leo. Should be a really good movie. We watched it before. I don't think Clayton's watched all of it, but if we're going to watch it, I think it's a really funny movie. So we're going to kick back and relax. Alright guys, we got the movie Leo watched. Really funny movie. We definitely recommend it. Now we're going to just hang out for a second and go to bed. So we'll talk to you guys in the morning. Right now it shows to be 67 inside the camper shell and 26 outside. So I think it's only going to drop a couple more degrees, getting around 24, 23, something like that tonight. So this little heater that we got, the Amazon heater, it's working great. We've got it plugged into the power outlet at the campsite, and it's working really well. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It is about, what time is it?
7:45.
About 7:45. It's 25 degrees outside. We left this little Amazon Basics heater going all night, and it kept it 70 degrees inside the camper shell. So I say that's really nice, because it got down to about 24, I think was the lowest I saw all night. We slept pretty good. It definitely stayed a lot warmer in here with all the insulation and the curtains, and putting all the reflective insulation on the front and the back and the curtains on the side. So it definitely helped out a lot. So I actually slept better as well. So now we're going to go ahead and get breakfast going. We're going to cook pancakes and sausage this morning. So we're going to go ahead and get that going, and then get cleaned up, and then get out of here. So, but yeah, we slept a lot better. But yeah, this little heater, this thing is worth its weight in gold. It was only $17.99 on Amazon, because I bought the blue one. If you buy like a black one or something that's more popular, I think it was like 20 bucks. But I went with the blue one, and it works awesome. It's got this little switch on the bottom. So if that gets tripped off and on, it won't work. But I mean, we kept it going all night, and it worked awesome. So I definitely would recommend it. We are cooking inside the camper today. Inside the truck bed. It is too cold outside, so we vented that back window back there, since we're fixing to use the propane to be safe. And now we're going to start cooking. Just add water to it, and it's supposed to make it's got 5 servings, 3 pancakes for each serving. So they're probably not real big pancakes, so we'll see how it goes though. No, it's on. Leave it on. Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Those things were lighting good.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what you do here. I had a one.
Probably take like 3, because those are kind of little.
Yeah, but they're pretty thick though.
Yeah.
Turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
See what you think about when you eat them.
You want me to try it? Show one?
Moving them.
Okay.
You got the sausage.
Wow. Those actually are like.
They're very fluffy for
Yeah.
those kind of pancakes. I was really surprised.
They smell good. Smell those.
Yeah, they smell like fresh pancakes.
Really fresh smoked pancakes.
Yeah, butter. I mean, yeah, pancakes.
Those are good.
Good.
These are the best pancakes I've ever had with no syrup.
I figure I'll just make bigger pancakes than I want another.
Can you make me one big one?
Are you gonna eat more?
Yeah, these are good.
Okay.
I was like, look at those.
I didn't ever think that that quick of pancakes would taste that great, but the proof is right here beside me. So we're going to keep on getting everything prepared and get everything cleaned up. All right, guys, we are all cleaned up and, well, kind of cleaned up. It was so cold out this morning that we're going to wash the dishes and everything when we get home. But we got everything packed up pretty good. So it's cold out here right now. We're showing about 25 degrees out, and we're right on the water like I've told you guys throughout the video. So it's got a nice little breeze coming in. So it's pretty chilly. So we're going to head out. But if you like the video, please subscribe and like. And until next time, go out and make some memories. We'll see you. Bye.